Hello, everybody. In this session, we are talking about strategy models. Strategy models are tools to help a company develop an action. They exist as blueprints for your business growth. Strategy formulation is a process in which a company chooses the right course to achieve their business goals. Utilizing strategy models aid in the process. We start from the key characteristics of a strategy. The first characteristic, visionary and long term. Strategies are designed with a long view, focusing on where the business wants to be in the future. And then the second, goal oriented. They are centered around achieving specific objectives like market leadership, innovation, customer satisfaction, or growth. And third, flexible and active. Effective strategies are adaptable to changes in the business environment. And then, what is the function of strategy modeling? The considerations of the aforementioned strategy models eliminate the need for the traditional strategic planning models which were popular in the past. These models often called upon the business owner to deal with financial statements, market analysis, and much more. It is not that these aspects should be ignored, but rather they are just better placed within the remit of a more comprehensive business model. Instead, a strategy model focuses upon the overarching essentials required to achieve business success. By doing so, it not only eliminates a great deal of the unnecessary detail included in traditional business models, but can also eliminate a great deal of the need for excessive labor on the part of the business owner. No, even if the business owner chooses not to engage in the formulation of his business model based upon a strategy model, it is certainly useful to have a working knowledge of what would go into such a model. Not only does this give the business owner an idea of the areas within which they should be looking to improve their business. Then, why use a strategy model? A well-written strategy model ensures that your strategy remains aspirational whilst also being actionable and sure. For example, the default cascade strategy model that you'll see configured when you first create your account includes the following predefined goal templates. The first, about objectives. This helps you to focus on defining outcomes for your strategy. Second, about projects. This ensures that you have tangible actions for each of your objectives. And third, about KPIs. This ensures that progress towards each of your objectives is being effectively measured. Furthermore, once you configure the relationships between goal templates, like objectives can have both projects and KPIs attached to them. Cascade will guide your users with a suggested template each time they create a new goal based on the rules you've defined in your strategy map. And then we move to key elements of strategy modeling. The manner in which a strategy model takes place and the details of the same depend upon the models itself. However, these are a few key elements of such models which are of prime importance and should be agreed upon by all parties involved. These are: each, if the aforementioned elements are important factors in the formulation of a strategy model, yet they are all based upon the primary components of any strategy model. Once the business owner has established with their chosen advisor the strategical elements which they will focus on first, they can then proceed to establish the actual structure of the model. This is the process by which the raw data included in such a model will be formed into visual depictions to be included in the model itself. The first of this depiction will be a single image as an overview of the business model, which it represents in other words the product of the model. And then we move to creating your own strategy model. This type of model will help you face all business issues in more structured and methodical way. It can be used for internal and external analysis. To create a strategy model, you need to follow the 3 steps process. The first, review your company mission and objectives. An effective strategy requires an accurate strategic statement of goals. The business plan for a company includes the mission statement that provides customers, investors, employees, and others with a way to predict the company's direction. And the second, identify opportunities in the industry. You must identify opportunities and threats in your industry. You recognize the opportunities and threats by the effect they will have on your business, and if you are able to respond to those moments, you will make it easier with a strategy model. And then third, analyze this to formulate business strategy. You will analyze the relationships between goals of a company and the strategies they drawn for each opportunity and threat to create a competitive advantage. Sometimes it is a good idea to follow only our opportunity and one opportunity, or you may only want to face one threat. I think it is enough for this session. Thanks for watching, and don't forget give this channel with your like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you.